between Boston and Providence. It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Working in the middle, that's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's swung out to Harvey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at defense might have even lost the yards there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. That is caught! What a job on the scramble! Troy Franklin! Touchdown, Broncos!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Now former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On second down, here's Henderson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. First and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11. To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
Austin Seibert.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
4 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
May to throw on second down. To the the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. 2nd down and 8. A run once more, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Austin Seibert.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That complete to Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short. And here is May. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, New England.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here goes throw.
On the handoff, Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will tie the game here in the third quarter. So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's back on the ball. He's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Again, it's Harvey. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
He'll take a shot with Mims.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Crazy. Here. 5.
Made out on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On second down, it's May. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots first
We
down.
are through 3 quarters here on
First and 10
NFL
at the
Kickoff
48-yard
Weekend.
line.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
What's that? Eddie, what's up? Here, go right hand. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Hey, what's that? Eddie, what's that?
May to throw again. On target to Moore. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, here goes throw.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Hey, here goes throw. Eddie, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered
Timing
by
and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Five. Crazy.
From the gun. On third down, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he's in. Touchdown, New England. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Nick snap on first and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And taken in by Franklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
A first down throw for Nix. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Forced to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and goal. Throwing. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They're trying to pick it up with Harvey. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. This caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the ball and give your offense one more shot.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's caught out wide on the RPO. Now he's loose at the 40. He's to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Broncos 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
First down. First and goal.
Now, first and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Throwing is Nix. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Patriots. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.